Stars galore with an exclusive preview of the new movie, Happy Feet 2. We go to Hollywood and talk with one of the Penguin voices, the incomparable Robin Williams, and visit with other stars Hank Azaria and Elijah Wood. Plus, what are the holiday dangers to your pet? If you think poinsettias are harmful to your dog or cat, think again. And it's all happening at the zoo. Next on Pet Pals TV.
Hey, give a little love. Give a little more this time. Give a little love. Give it up. Oh, I feel fine. Give a little love. It'll come back if you just try. It'll feel right. Give a little love.
It's time for Pet Pals, and this time on the road from the Indianapolis Zoo, the Oceans Building.
And why are we here, Paul?
Because this is all about happy feet. Now, we're missing a couple of paws because Louie can't come to the zoo.
Oh, I know. But we have to pause for Robin Williams.
Oh my gosh, he's done a lot of these movies where
Yes.
he's the wacky voice that you don't see.
Yes, and he's doing it again.
She gets to see him. She knows all the stars.
Robin is a wonderful man, and this time he talks about being a penguin.
Hola, amigos! You came! Of course we came.
We heard the news.
Where's Ramon? He is no longer with us.
He's in a better place.
Next to Carmen!
Carmen! No, wait! I wouldn't want you to get cold feet, my darling.
I am not your darling.
As a performer, you don't just do stand-up, you don't just do comedy, you don't just do drama, you don't just do voiceover. You do everything.
As much as I can. It's nice to have, as Bertolt Brecht said, passports for a lot of different countries. But the idea of you can do one, and if there's nothing coming along, I go out and do stand-up. If there's no movie work on it, you wait for the right movie and you work with interesting people, then it's fun.
Hey, get your filthy flippers off me! You know who I am! Do you know who I am? Get your filthy flippers off me!
Detail.
Yeah, it's detail and all these things. And krill, I think the idea of, millions of krill. I'm just saying millions of krill. Millions of krill.
I've never seen Krill star in a movie before this.
And it's probably the only time.
Probably the only time.
Plankton, the musical.
So, you want some music?
Nope.
Let's have some music. Wake me up before you go, 'cause I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go.
Can you keep it
I wanna
down?
hit that Just be quiet!
Speaking of detail, the detail of your life is you got married again.
I did, actually. I just came back from Paris. Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, that's
Pretty great. Just to be in Paris for 8 days. Wow. I'm just stunned. I come back like, how are you? Quoi? It's pretty amazing. Thanks.
Well, I remember we go way back. I'm going to have to dig up some old video of you and me with Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, dear. Don't go that far back.
Oh, well, and I had
More
long
of-
hair and all that. And,
Oh, my God.
Okay, then we can just say
For Mrs. Doubtfire, who's not here, but I'm being English channeled through Robin Williams, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And for our Jewish friends,
Happy Hanukkah, may the bush burn brightly and the menorah be always lit. Here at Temple in the Round, I'm Rabbi Shecky Flackman. I've got a circumcised feeling.
Thank you.
Never.
So if you can sum up, this is the big sum up here, for your life, about how things are going.
Things are going great. It's, as I say, it's great to be here and now. It's wonderful.
Come on, son. It's just one big old foot after the other. No one will laugh at you, I promise. Come on my feet.
I don't care what the people say.
Yeah. You'll get the hang of it. All you gotta do is feel the beat.
So let it all out. Do my thing. Boom, 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 and a bang, bang, bang.
Come on, son. Let's shake this world.
Okay, now that's fun stuff. And now poor Bruce Elkins from the Indianapolis Zoo. You've got to follow Robin Williams. Are you up to it?
Is anybody ever up to it?
He's the curator of the Oceans area here at the zoo for a long time. You've been out here for quite a while.
I've been here since the zoo has. So.
Because they have him as actually part of the exhibit. So you're in there with the penguins.
There's been more than once that I've been out there with them.
You know, you probably know these guys and gals as well as anyone else, but the ones that we see in person aren't quite like the ones that we see in the movies. So no, I haven't seen any dancing.
No,
these guys.
no dancing. They do very well at a little rock hopping, but no, you won't see any happy feet in here, I'm afraid.
Are they cute? Are they just mysterious? They look like they're dressed for dinner? What is it about penguins?
Well, they're absolutely fascinating. Just the fact that they have to deal with the environment that they live in.
Right.
The water temperature's cold, the air temperatures are cold. They have to breed in a very compact manner, time-wise, because, well, the summer season's just not very long for them.
Young love goes by so quickly.
And then they have to be on shore the whole time that they're breeding and not eating, because they only eat at sea. I like to say that the penguins have real attitudes. The rockhoppers, which are the smallest ones behind us here, are lord and master over a 2-foot square. Where they build their nest, don't let anything get in the way. The kings are just kind of standoffish. The guys with the yellow heads and the gentoos are just curious about everything going on around them.
And you can see it all at the zoo, as always. You guys will be back bigger and better throughout the coming months, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. We're really looking forward to a successful breeding season this year.
Bruce Elkins from the Indianapolis Zoo on Pet Pals. Are you on Facebook? Find us and like our PetPalsTV.com fan page. First, we want you to meet Buffy. She got lost and was taken to Indianapolis Animal Care and Control last week. But the good folks at retail rescued her, then found out that she had a microchip. Buffy is now reunited with her family. Susie shared these photos of a dog that helps brighten a father's life. She says Dad just loved the visit from Levi, a pet therapy dog who went to an Indianapolis hospital. Sometimes a friend is the best medicine. Laura Neal of Beech Grove wants you to meet Ernie, a little chihuahua with a big heart. Laura says Ernie enjoys shopping and making strange noises that sound a little bit like singing. I do that too. Finally, Darlene Scott wants you to meet her 3 cats. Boots, who's a calico mix, Tigger, who's an orange tabby, and Popeye. Darlene says her kitties are her heaven on earth. Thanks for sharing the photos, Darlene. You can make your pet the star. Just go to our Facebook wall or share the photos directly on PetPalsTV.com.
If your pets could talk, they'd beg you to take them to the Great Indy Pet Expo. It's like a mall just for your pets. You'll find the newest products and services, free health screenings, and free contests. Check out the Petco Adoption Center and don't miss the Holistic Select Ultimate Air Dogs and Indiana Wild performing daily, or the Purina Incredible Dog Team performing on Saturday. It's the Great Indy Pet Expo, November 12th and 13th at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. Details at greatindypetexpo.com.
It's still hard to believe Oliver just ran away. Why take the chance? Invisible Fence brand keeps tails wagging safely in the yard and off the streets.
Closed captioning for Pet Pals TV brought to you by Relay Indiana and In Track featuring the Caption telephone phone service.
Because of my hearing loss, I avoided answering the phone. My CapTel phone allows me to read what the other person is saying. If you or someone you love suffers from hearing loss, please look into getting a CapTel phone. It's easy. See what you're hearing.
The Milano Inn, proudly serving Indianapolis since 1934. Thank you for making our summertime fundraiser, Puppies, Pasta, and Bocce, a smashing success.
Hi, I'm Gina Lagrada, owner of the Milano Inn. You helped us raise thousands of dollars for local area animal shelters, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now we invite you inside to the finest Italian restaurant in Indianapolis. And we'll see you back on the patio with your puppies this spring.
Rupert for governor. Is this for real?
Yes. Oh, yes, Patty.
Why?
You know, I've been for 20 years showing how we're working here in Indianapolis with some of our problems coming out of the correctional facilities, being that small business owner, being that person that's ran the nonprofit. I would love to show how we can do that for the state.
Okay, now we were talking before we went on here. you realize that as a survivor, as a public figure, as a reality star in the past, everybody loved you. You go into politics, not everybody's going to love you.
Well, you know, I know, and I know
That's
that.
okay.
And I've talked with my wife and my daughter and my mother about, you know, once you pick a side, people are going to then have something to strike out at you for. But I love being able to show for 20 years who I've been, for 47 years, who I am, and hopefully can show that for another 40
And your background will be out there. I mean, everybody will know everything about you. This isn't a TV show where it's all fun and games
You
anymore.
know, just like I've told a couple of the production companies that have called us up and talked to us about trying to make the Rupert for Governor reality show. We're not doing that.
This is not a publicity
Running for Governor
stunt,
is not reality TV. Running for Governor is my real world and what I really want to show. How we can work together, create the empowerment programs, help business across the board, lessen our government in our world, and have everybody be a little better off in Indiana.
Big thing in all the politics are always saying jobs. What are you going to do about jobs in Indiana?
You know, being able to show a better educated workforce, making it easier for people to create and do business in Indiana, not putting so many roadblocks up, making it easier for people to get those jobs.
All right. And we visited with you at home when you were not running for governor, and we saw you with your pets, your unusual pets that you take responsibility for, so that means they're your pets.
Oh, yes.
You've still got all of your pets?
Oh, gosh, yes. We love them. We love them, our babies, you know, and being able to show when you can take care of yourself and then share your world with others.
Okay, it's all a good thing. Okay, and is your slogan? Your logo is it's
our time. It's our time. It is our time.
It's been more than 5 years since Rupert stole our hearts and sparked our imagination on the TV show Survivor. He quickly became one of the most popular characters to ever play on the show. His honest Hoosier charm and quirky pirate facade endeared him to fans worldwide.
It's been wonderful. Being able to show that even before Survivor, I had a very good life. I had a wonderful wife, and like you say, a beautiful family. But after Survivor, it kind of made it better. It gave us a national platform to show what we're doing with Rupert's Kids. And you got to check it out, rupertskids.org. If you don't know about it out there, that's what we're doing here in Indianapolis, is helping change our community one kid at a time.
His offices on the northeast side of town are also the headquarters for his greatest passion, helping young people. And he takes his mentoring job of running the Rupert's Kids organization very seriously.
Kevin is right now in the process of getting himself out of the system and is being able to show what you're supposed to do. You tell him a little what you're doing.
I teach them a lot of things. Well, try to teach them a lot of things. Hard work ethics, communication skills, presentability. I'm not quite sure if that's a word, but to present themselves well when they step out into the world.
Maybe the reason Rupert did so well on Survivor is because he's always loved the jungle atmosphere. Just look at this sunroom. His wife Laura and daughter Rhea share in his love of the exotic and unusual.
For all of those guys out there that are wanting to get reptiles but haven't got their wife yet, you might want to have the reptiles before the girlfriend. Because that way they all grow up, we all bond together.
Yes.
Now, this right here is our peach throat monitor. We have Bubba, our blue-tongued skink. This guy, my wife and I got on our honeymoon 12 years ago. And this is Dixie, our little miniature dachshund. And my daughter Rhea and my wife Laura and I just kind of hanging out with some of our little babies. But we like showing the reptiles out there are not as scary as some people think. They're very sweet, very gentle, very calm animals. And we try and show our young men and women out there that these guys have a place in this world too. And you really don't have to be afraid of the reptiles. They're very sweet little animals.
Finally, time to say goodbye to this fantastic family and their curious critter collection. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
I get a lot of questions about what to do when your animal is injured or killed. Obviously, if your animal's injured, contact your veterinarian immediately. If your animal is injured or killed, you may think a lawsuit might be necessary down the road, and there are a couple of things that you need to do as soon as you possibly can. Take pictures of the animal in the exact spot and position in which the animal was injured or killed. Pictures may be very helpful and valuable. If you don't have a camera and time permits, draw a sketch of the scene of the incident. Number 2, get names, addresses, and telephone numbers of any witnesses to the incident. Number 3, if time permits, obtain statements from witnesses, including the person who injured or killed your animal companion. Number 4, take the animal to a veterinarian for a detailed examination to establish the cause of death. It's very important if you choose to file a lawsuit, even if you think the cause of death is obvious. Some states require an autopsy in order to bring a successful lawsuit. If you have any other questions, contact me at petpalstv.com. I'm Gary Miller. Be a responsible pet owner.
This Humane Society of Johnson County segment on Pet Pals TV is made possible by Dreyer Reinbold Subaru.
If I stop smiling, call 911. Oh, I could too long in the desert sun. Oh, please roll me over. Check me for life, but don't bury me till I'm done. If I go crazy, don't you call me insane. That just wouldn't be fair. If I feel like jumping, I might scream out your name. Yeah, just to see if
Jeez.
Dreyer and Reinbold Subaru of Greenwood on US 31 South and at DreyerReinboldSubaru.com.
She doesn't belong to me, she belongs with me. She's my friend, my family, my confidant, and I want to do everything I can to return the favor. That's why I choose Holistic Select cat food. The wholesome, natural ingredients and perfectly balanced nutrition she deserves. Holistic Select, pet food for the pet-wise parent. To learn more about Holistic Select recipes for cats and dogs, and to find Holistic Select at a pet specialty retailer near you, visit holisticselect.com.
Charlie always waited faithfully for you, but now that he's lost, it's you waiting for him. Put your mind at ease. Invisible Fence brand keeps tails wagging safely in the yard and off the streets.
Scout and Zoe's want to give you a treat every week. Sign up for the Pet Pals TV Weekly Dish. The newsletter serves up pet-friendly events, video pics, and local adoptable pets. Sign up as a member of PetPalsTV.com to get the Weekly Dish, sponsored by Scout and Zoe's allergy-free pet shoes. Fetch some today at ScoutandZoe's.com.
The law firm of Miller Meyer LLP is proud to sponsor the Humane Society of Indianapolis on Pet Pals TV. We encourage responsible pet ownership. Enjoy the show with Dina and me.
Look at that face. It's the face of a putty cat named Neville. Neville's a special needs kitty here at Indy Humane. He's looking for a good home. Maybe your home over the holidays. And here's John Alshire, who has a good home.
With cats.
Well, with cats
Yes.
and dogs here.
Yes.
CEO here at Indy Humane. And where are we right now? What are we doing?
Hey, Patty, we are in the retail part of Indy Humane because people can buy really cool toys and things for their pets. Things that make noise, things that are cute, things that are like food bowls. And the good part about shopping here, when they shop, they support our mission. So that helps us serve kittens like
Indeed.
Nibbles.
Like Neville.
Like Neville.
Now, and also, this is, I hate to say it, but less money than if you buy retail, is that correct?
Yeah, we're pretty competitive.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I heard, and even some items it might be less.
Yeah, they can. And we have some really cool stuff that you won't find anywhere else, too. So they can come here, shop anytime they want. Holidays are coming up. They can buy gift certificates. They can buy stuff for their pets when they come and adopt. They can buy really cool things to take home with their pets completely ready to go.
Okay, and I would imagine if you need some advice, you know, is this better or this better for my pet? You've got the people here who can tell you what you need.
We have the best people. We have the best pets. We have the best staff, and they can advise you to whatever you need about your pet's needs and what would be the best toy, the best food item, the best accompaniment to take home to your special pet.
Okay, well, John, you're just the best.
Well, so are you. Thanks.
Here at Indy Humane, come see Neville. He needs a good home. We'll be right back after this. Yes. We are so excited to talk to Dr. Marty Becker, who is a leading vet across the country, been on Dr. Oz and several other programs. Thank you so much. Look at the dog. Whose dog is this?
Oh, this is a rescue. She's an American Pit Bull, Bulldog Cross. She was adopted from a shelter, but she's 7 years old. Her name is Lola, and she's enjoying this great massage here
Her
by
name was Lola.
Silvertail's Massager.
Yes, dogs love the massage. Okay, we want to talk to you about something that is very, very important with the holiday season coming up. You're going to tell us that chocolate and turkey bones are not the worst thing that can happen to your pet over the holiday season. There's other things to look out for. Could you elaborate a little bit?
I'll tell you the things you think about chocolate. It takes 3 ounces of milk chocolate for a 10-pound dog to cause problems. So people freak out and the dog eats a single piece of chocolate. It's not much of a risk. Right. Poinsettia is absolutely no risk at all.
Really? Now that I didn't know. Really? Poinsettia is no risk at all?
Zero risk. But what is a risk as far as the plants are lilies. As veterinarians, we say lilies are lethal. Oh, okay. And so cats and dogs love the smell and the texture of those leaves, and they'll just have to chew just a little bit to cause a problem. I'll tell you 2 other big problems. One is elderly family members come and they have prescriptions that they'll leave on the bathroom counter or on a nightstand, and dogs will crack that open and consume the contents. Second most common reason people call animal poison control is because of the accidental ingestion of human prescriptions. And the number one thing I worry about as far as a food thing is gum or candy sweetened with xylitol. A dog like this is a 60-pound dog. 1 or 2 sticks of sugar-free gum can actually take this dog down and even kill it. So you got to be really careful of that gum that's in your purse or on the counter.
I had no idea. I did not know about the gum or the lilies. Thank you very much. And I try to keep up on this. I have 4 cats and a big dog, and I try to make sure that they get all the right things. Didn't know about the poinsettias either. What would you suggest now? I see you have this dog is loving this massage. What's a good thing to buy your dog or your cat for a holiday present? Quickly, if you will.
Well, if you have an elderly pet, you want to accommodate them, so ramps or stairs to help it easier to get up on the bed or get into a couch or a vehicle is really good. This bed has memory foam, and there's heated orthopedic beds that are really good for elderly pets. Again, the Silvertail massager, there's an infrared heated massager you can use on sore joints or muscles, and it's also a really good bonding exercise. And you can't go wrong with toys or treats, and I like to actually get them some multiple toys, and you can give them one every few days during the holidays or those treats. Just make sure you put them in a closet and bring it out on holiday morning.
Right, and the massage and the treats, give it with love, and that makes it all good. Thank you so much, Dr. Marty. I learned things. See, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend.
Rebecca, this is one of the big fundraisers every year. It's time for the tails, the tips, the what? How's this work?
That is Tinsel and Tails.
Tinsel and Tails.
Almost. Tinsel and Tails Holiday Pet-tacular, to be exact.
But they'll take your tips.
That's right. And this is our biggest fundraiser of the year, actually. It is going to be held on Thursday, November the 17th. It is at the Ritz Charles in Carmel.
Oh, very nice.
Very fancy. And we're just thrilled because this is the event where we feature the year's most amazing pet survivor and adoption stories. We'll do a great presentation, everything orchestrated to music, and actually we have special guests coming out this time. The Smiling Morning Show Glee Club will be performing.
Well, I'm familiar with that particular group.
And they're excellent. They are fantastic. So we're really we're very excited to have them come. They're going to sing to the presentation part of it, and of course we'll have some very special furry guests who will make an appearance as well. So fantastic event.
Once Oliver was lost, the chill settled in. How will you tell your daughter? Will she ever hear his paws dance in the hall again? Is he even okay? Thankfully, Invisible Fence brand has kept over 2 million tails wagging happily and safely in their yards and nowhere else. No running into traffic, no upset neighbors, just pure freedom for you and your dog. For a special limited time offer, visit invisiblefence.com/TV.
Don't call me a pet owner. I'm a lot more than that. I'm a coach, a companion, a parent, and a friend. I have to make choices for my dog that he can't make for himself. I like to ensure that he has the best quality of life possible. So I choose Holistic Select. Holistic Select, pet food for the pet-wise parent. Made in Mishawaka, Indiana. Holistic Select is available at pet specialty retailers. To learn more, visit holisticselect.com.
To celebrate the success of the Paul and Tom Internet Radio Show, we've built a brand new set.
Paul, I don't see a set.
Don't you worry. We'll fix that in post.
Visit paulandtomshow.com.
I'll prove it doesn't work.
Okie dokie. Now loosen up, empty your mind.
Done.
And picture your goal.
Okay.
See her eyes. Blue, no, brown, deep brown, short. Tall, slender, bounce. Come on, feel it hard. Now with extra added bonus feel. Come feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Open your eyes.
Penguins.
Penguins?
They're not really good pets, but...
No, they're smelly. Ever
Are they?
encountered one in real life?
No.
They smell like fish, not surprisingly.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But that smells good to the other penguins.
I suppose so. It's like nice cologne to them, yeah.
Okay. People recognize you from The Simpsons a lot, your voice?
They don't usually hear me and say, oh, that's a Simpsons guy, because I'm not usually making a Simpsons voice in public. I don't go to the Starbucks and say, yeah, let me have a decaf soy latte there. I don't really do that. I guess if I did, maybe they would. But
And you get a free coffee.
I might.
Yeah, you should try that.
I might try it.
Yeah.
I do get recognized now that we've been at it for 23 years.
Wow.
You know, in the last like 5-10 years. Hey, you're the Simpsons guy.
Yeah, where's this gonna go?
Do you like penguins?
I do like penguins.
Do you ever meet
How
one
can you
close?
not love
I know,
penguins?
but they're so cute.
They're adorable. I've met penguins. I have. I actually met penguins at the San Diego Zoo and got to spend a bit of time with them. They're extraordinary animals. They're very sweet. They actually do have a connection with people. I think you don't anticipate that because they're birds and you'd think that they'd sort of stick to themselves, but they are, I wouldn't say tame, but they're quite friendly.
2, 3.
We actually recorded a majority of this film as a full cast in Australia in one room. And that's very unique. Oftentimes with animation, you'll be in a studio by yourself. It's dependent on when actors are available. And for this, we all got together, which makes a huge difference when you have other actors to play off of.
You're a lucky man.
I am, indeed.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Look, oh, it's feeding time.
I think they dress for dinner. Maybe that's why they're all formal like this. Look at that.
Isn't that adorable?
What are you doing for lunch today?
Fish. It's great. Come on out to the Indianapolis Zoo and you can see the penguins, the live penguins in action. It's a great time. They're so cute. You just want to squeeze them.
And Happy Feet 2 is in theaters also. Happy to take you behind the scenes this week on Pet Pal.
Papa said knock them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock them out.
Papa said knock them out. Come on.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking my pills, putting suckers in fear. I'm gonna take this itty bitty world by storm, and I'm just getting warm. Ha!